Nigel Pearson, the second half was very good, I thought, but in the first half, Beerschot could score too easily.
Yeah, the two goals we conceded in the first half were just, they were so soft from our point of view. You know, when you come away from home, you play against a decent side, you've got to keep it tight. And we just allowed them to take control of the game. And so then you reflect on it when you play in the way that we did in the second half. You know, I mean, I've just looked at the chances now. I think we've had about 6 on target and 11 opportunities in the second half, and it's because we've been aggressive and we've not allowed them to play. So, you know, when we talk about not changing a team, and yet the subs who went on had an impact, you know, this is where we are at the moment. We've got a team who are not finding levels of consistency when we play, and consequently, you know, we've put the game at risk tonight. And I think when the players go home tonight and reflect on the game in its entirety, there'll be a few regrets that we've not been as brave as we should be to have the ball in the first half, and not commit to making our opponents work harder. And I think it's indicative of a side that's you know, not been in our best form. But look, I can see a lot of positives in the second half, and what we have to do is make sure that those, you know, we have to put demands on each other. The good things of the second half are there for the whole of the game, and wherever they're not, you know, that's why things aren't going the way that we want them to go. But a frustrating night for sure.
Mentally, David Hubert said, mentally we are so weak. After the first goal, there was no aggressivity, aggression, no more.
Well, if David said that, then you know, that's a player who's being brutally honest, and that's what he is. He's you know, I think he's come in the last 2 games and done well. We need some experience out there as well. For a player to say something like that, you know, it just shows you we're a side that's not had the confidence for long enough periods, and you know, in sport, football, whatever it is, when you experience setbacks, you've got to be able to deal with it in a more positive way. But you know, we'll keep working, and I've seen some good things tonight as well. I'm bitterly disappointed about the result, because I think after last week it was an opportunity for us to go out there and take something from the game. But we've not performed well enough for the 90-95 minutes, and that's why we are ruining our missed opportunities. You know, they've been on the back foot for the whole of the second half, really, and yet they scored an unbelievable third goal, which really does make the task that bit harder.
2 home games now, supporters shouting Pearson out. These are not perfect conditions.
No, but I've had that for a few weeks, and I fully understand their frustrations. But you know, my job is to continue to work with the players to get it right, and I still think we can finish this first half, try and get some positives from it, and then yeah, we've got to deliver in the second half of the season. You know, so that's what it's about. Cercle Bruges did that last year, and who'd have thought after the first half of the season that they'd be in 1A this year. But you know, we can't hope it's going to happen. We've got to make it happen by working hard, by being able to take the criticism when it comes our way. And of course, I'm top of the list in terms of where that blame is apportioned. So I'll have to have broad shoulders, won't I?